So the topic or concept that I chose to focus on for this week is the topic of confirming educational needs. I really liked this section in the chapter where it was discussing how schools, districts, specifically schools, continually will typically choose to keep programs that are already in place, sometimes without even reevaluating whether or not those programs are being effective. And even if they are trying to decide if they're effective, they're looking at them not through the lens of are they providing positive student outcomes or positive student achievement, which is ultimately what we're supposed to be doing at school, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be academic achievement. It can be social emotional, it can be a different form of achievement, but is it providing student achievement? And if it's not, even if it was intended to and it was at one time, if it no longer is, then it's no longer effective, it's no longer needed, and those funds or resources should be reallocated in a way that they can better serve people and the students. So for example, we should be, like in my school, we have a couple programs that my students participate in that were really effective a couple of years ago and really benefited that demographic of students. But the students we have this year right now, especially during coronavirus, they're just not proving to be as effective. And so therefore, I don't believe that those resources are being used in the most positive way, because right now with the demographic of students we have and the way that we are teaching right now, it's not benefiting them or helping them become higher achievers. And so essentially, what's the point? And so I just think it's really important as we continue on in our careers that we are constantly looking at how our programs are being used and whether or not we're evaluating them in the light of student outcomes, because that's ultimately what we should be doing. And we should be reevaluating them constantly, or at least yearly, so that we can make sure they still fit the needs of the current students we have.